when your hobby turns into a job,
Yes.
you don't like it anymore.
It's true.
So-
You saw me when Craig wanted his beard done. I vacuumed. I did everything else in the house.
Two girls over there, and they're like 19, 20. And they're like bold-faced cheating. They're at a psych test. It's you.
Yeah, like it's your brain.
You don't copy
Yes.
idiots, right?
Yes.
You know, and I'm like laughing. Yeah. I go, well, I'm sure it's better than those two cheaters in there.
Me and the T.O. Hi.
You waste so much time.
Doing what? You waste time too. He's on us already.
What did he put
We're
in that
the
one
talent.
video? What did he put in that?
He
This
put-
is what I have to put up with?
Yeah. Did you all see that? We didn't see that till the video was
I'm not recording
posted.
and trying to talk to anybody.
Okay. Action.
Was he not? He wasn't. I don't know. Testing.
Hello.
Your hair looks good.
Okay, so that, but we can't say what it is, right? Because we want to have a store where they could link.
Link to shop. But it does. Your new
It
little
works
device.
good, right?
Yeah.
I know. You got a piece of hair over here. There we go.
Thank you.
There you go, sweetie. Okay. Hi, welcome to Mom
Me
and the Tea. Did you bring a friend? Do you have friends? Are you my friend? Please bring a friend. Don't forget, subscribe, notify.
For hot tea about the Sarian family. Some super secrets I didn't even know about.
What about the ones with Grandpa?
Those are coming.
What drink do we have
yeah.
today from Dollar Tree? Because Dollar Tree in our drink.
Well, our ice is
Oh,
melting.
well, that, yeah, I know. Let's drink the ice.
You still have that ice addiction?
No, I told you
Really?
it was iron.
I
Low
know,
iron.
but did that really go away?
Once I started taking iron pills, I stopped eating ice.
So that's true.
It's true. I cracked all my teeth.
On ice. Reese's, since we really enjoyed the Oreo.
The Oreo was good. We like.
Yes.
I actually went to Dollar Tree looking for those drinks.
I don't know if the Oreo
'Cause I
will
wanted
have
'em.
aired yet. Who knows? But on another video, we drink this with the Oreo and cream.
Oreo flavored, yeah.
Yeah.
Tastes just like an Oreo cookie
So
without the
It
crumbs.
was yeah, in the bottom of your milk.
Oh God.
So we went and I got the Reese's. Dollar Tree, but this was not $1. $3.
Dollar Tree, you let me down.
Yeah, I don't know about
I
that.
mean, I could buy that whole gallon, half gallon of the caramel macchiato one.
Yeah, we were sad when we found out that you can actually go buy the half gallon of
For like $3.89 at
But then
Walmart.
we also found out this creamer is like banned in 120.
Is this one?
Yes.
No, it's the powder creamer.
No, it wasn't. It was the creamer. Liquid and
Oh,
powder.
I thought it was my powder one.
It's both.
Well, just crack it. We don't want to talk about that. We'll discuss that another time. But
Yes.
anyway,
We learned yesterday.
Reese's peanut butter, I'm not a crazy fan of.
I'm not either.
Because
but
the
people
peanut
love
butter
it.
gives me heartburn.
Really?
Yeah, it's the
Is
oil
it
and stuff.
acidic?
Yeah. So,
I am not a Reese's peanut butter girl either. That's funny.
yeah.
People love it though. I think
I know,
Craig
people
likes them.
He
Right?
liked Oreos too.
Yeah, but he didn't like the coffee.
Because
Okay.
he wanted the chunks, I guess.
I didn't shake. Hopefully it's good. Shake
Here,
it.
let's pour mine.
I'll pour it in yours.
and
You
you
pour
pour
it
it
in
in
mine. Total delight, or we'll make it
How
right.
many calories are we going for?
220 in the whole can. That's not terrible.
You know what, though? How many calories are in those things people drink at
Starbucks.
The fact that you still say that that's not terrible, that's still a lot of calories for
If
one
you're doing
drink.
1,500 calories, let's say, in a day.
But if you're operating like me and this is your meal till 2 p.m., that's good.
Or you're my boyfriend who eats 10,000 calories
This is just
a day.
a light snack.
That is nothing.
Yes, either one. It works, you know? Total delight, or we'll make it right. You could call or write in.
We're gonna
Your
call.
favorite
We're
thing.
gonna call right after
It's your
this.
favorite thing
We're
to
gonna
do. Limit 2 refunds per household. We got 2. 2 refunds.
We only got one can though. Scammer. Scam.
From her.
Where did she learn
Where do
that?
you think we learned it?
Where did
Can't
she
wait
learn
to
that?
hear Your story.
What's my story? Oh no.
Yes.
We're not going there today, but anyway. We should taste it.
Cheers.
You guys smell with your mouth open. That's
Why?
Because that's
Is that
how
a
you're
thing?
supposed to smell.
Is that a sommelier told you that?
No,
TikTok?
whiskey. You're like,
You inhale it too?
yeah, just smell it. Let's try it.
That's so stupid.
It tastes just like a peanut butter cup.
Oh, gross.
It's not gross.
No, I know.
If
I know.
you
I
like
was like,
Reese's
take
peanut
back
butter.
my words.
Yeah, she's always.
Okay, if you're a
If you're a peanut butter lover.
Yes, and you like the taste of Reese's, not just peanut butter, because
Yeah,
this
Reese's.
is for
This is
sure
Reese's.
Reese's.
Uh-huh.
There's a difference between peanut butter and a Reese's.
Reese's or Reese's?
I know. I was gonna say I call it Reese's, and you call it
Reese's.
Reese's.
What did I say?
There's
You
an
said
E
Reese's.
because
I
it's
did not.
SES. Yes, you
Bro,
did.
Reese's.
I did because I was like Reese's.
Reese's.
Reese's. You're like
It's
Reese's.
not. It's
You don't say
Reese's.
Reese's Pieces.
How do you say it?
Reese's.
Some people might.
It is ES,
Well,
not
that was a
IS.
miss. I was choking on the
Oh,
Reese's.
she was choking on the Reese's. Reese's. She was
She did
choking
it
on the
too.
Reese's. I just did it because of you.
Okay, that's
You're
for
making
sure.
my nose run.
I don't taste any coffee.
For $3.
This one's the
I'll
opposite of
eat.
the Oreo one.
There's no
Eat it.
coffee.
Okay. But you got to try this, okay? We're doing breakfast. This is breakfast, right? So I made, I like to bake. I like to cook. So here's my newest thing. These are like little egg bites. So it's very interesting how these are made because you don't know it.
Are they
but
not like the
they're-
Starbucks ones?
I don't go to Starbucks. I do not. I don't go to the man. I make my own.
Oh God, she lives off the grid. One of
Live
those.
off the grid. Hold on a minute. I'm going to show you. I dig people's pods out of the trash and read.
Is this a fact? I would not.
I just thought it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is really good because you can make it such a variety of different things. And then you can keep them in the freezer and then you just have little egg bites.
Okay, what's
Try
in
it.
it?
I don't know. This I mixed them. No, I mixed them all together, so I don't know which one is which.
She doesn't
You
know.
have to cut them in half to
But
find
what
out.
are the main ingredients?
Okay, so this one is gonna be chili and sausage. And this one is, I think it's just sausage and cheese. So, but let me tell you how you make this. It's so interesting. You
Looks like
start
a
out with
bell
a
pepper.
tortilla. You put a tortilla down. You put cream cheese.
There's a
and then-
tortilla in this?
Yes. And then you fill it with whatever filling you want. Roll it up and cut it like pinwheels. And then you put it in a muffin tin. You put cheese, this rolled up, and then you pour egg in all of them, and then cheese again and bake it. And it comes out like this. You don't even taste the tortilla in there. Right? It's good though, right? I mean, the variety that you could do is crazy. But this is a real go-to for especially for moms. You just get one of these out for your kid. Maybe they like bacon and put bacon and cheese, or with the cream cheese and I think it's just like filler. But what do you say?
10 out of 10? Okay.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. You heard it here. I love
Where'd you
my
get this
recipes.
recipe?
When I'm going. So I've called. I've now call my kitchen the test kitchen.
Yeah.
Because I'm testing all these different recipes, and then
But
I
are you
try them on
scrolling
people.
on what? What are you scrolling on?
Facebook.
Facebook?
I go through reels on Facebook, and then like recipes will come up and be like, oh, save that one, save that one, save that one. And then I have all these recipes, and then I go through and start trying them. So it's pretty good. I like it.
No, you've been making some really good stuff.
Right. I'm becoming a cook.
And how do we know they're very good?
Do you
How
want
do we
to
know?
show?
So
She
after,
always just picks on me. I swear. This is my recipe book, but
I
she
like
wants
it.
to go and look at it.
well, because so she has.
No, you got to start with here. Here's my list of what. No,
No, those are not.
this is it. Here's my list of what I'm gonna try.
So she watches these reels, then she writes them down. Then she check marks if she also wrote it down on a piece of paper. And then she double check marks if she likes them. But if we really like it, it makes it to the kefir section, which is here. 4 stars. But then if she really, really likes it, we get a very good. I get half. So now I just look for very good. And then I copy it. This is her
Oh my gosh, you're making. Hey.
We're not there yet for dilly salmon.
These are coming up soon.
So I wait until I figure out which ones are.
You know, I
Very
failed to
good
write
under-
very good. Can you write very good on this one? It's in the kefir.
We need that.
Oh, this one was very good.
We know.
We know. It's underlined.
It's chicken ricotta meatballs, and oh, she's gonna make them tonight.
I am.
So she'll let you know if she
because
thought
it was very good.
This one needs to be back here because I already made. This is
this
a
one?
keeper.
But was it?
No, that's what I'm gonna make.
Oh, we like this one. That's
you
very
did.
good.
You tried that one last week, I think.
Those are good.
Yeah. Anyway. But so
I
besides
like it.
this, you know, I'm really into crafting and whatnot. So let me tell you what I did. Okay, so Mike, you know, he's a swim school, and one of his coaches is a grandma for the first time.
How old is she?
I don't know.
She seems young.
I want to say 40s,
Yeah.
maybe late 40s. God, you made me cry. Very good. Anyway, so you know me, I always have to do something. So let me show you guys what I made. Look, I made a baby quilt.
It's very cute.
Is this the cutest little thing ever?
From fabric
It's
that
a
you
rag
found
quilt.
at...
So the back. But so I did this. This only took me a day. Mm-hmm. But
This is
'cause
cute.
I love, yeah, you have to sit there and snip it.
Oh, really?
You have to get scissors and just cut. So you sew with the seam outward. And then you snip that. And then when you wash it, it
Turns like frayed.
frayed like this. It's so cute. And then I did all these stitches on each block.
What's the baby's name? You should...
Oh, I know I want to.
Okay.
So I have the paper at home. I don't know if I want to embroider it or just write it with like a fabric glue. I was thinking of cutting out a heart out of one of these and just putting it on the back.
With like
And
the
then have
year...
the name, the date,
birthday?
the weight, and the height. Mm-hmm. So that's the last thing.
That's very special.
Isn't that special? Anyway, I just wanted to
Yes.
show you. If you want to order one of these.
No, don't, because then she will hate it. She always is like, I'm gonna make dresses, and then we're like, okay, 8 of them, and she's like, I hate it.
Yeah. No, when your hobby turns
Into
it's
a
the
job.
truth. When your hobby turns into a job,
Yes.
you don't like it anymore.
It's true because
I'm not a production line.
You
So.
saw me when Craig wanted his beard done. I vacuumed. I did everything else in the house.
He was like,
He's like, are you gonna maybe do it?
and I'm like going, get off your ass
'cause I
and
hate
go there and do it.
Literally how I felt about cooking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I still to this day like it. Every once in a
I
while.
feel like you like cooking now.
More than I did.
Mm-hmm.
But 15 years of cooking, I didn't want to come home and cook.
No, I wouldn't
No,
either.
yeah.
But you got her. She ain't gonna cook.
I was the one cooking. He took over.
Correct.
I was.
I know.
I was like you. I was in the kitchen always making. I even made some African dishes. I was going
African
different
dish.
countries. I did a chicken sandwich.
I keep easy, simple. This one is
no,
super
now I'm
good.
this way because that African dish, I had to do a lot of work.
Did you have to buy a lot of extra special
Seasonings.
spices? Oh, okay.
But you had to like
Let me try.
cook it and soak it, and then I burnt
That
the
was,
bottom. Do you remember?
Hot Italian sausage in that one.
It's
Yum.
good.
Did I write very
Delish.
good on this one?
No.
Right very
I know. I was like, now I'm only going for the very goods. What's with the other ones?
No.
Okay, so today we're talking about what everybody wants to know. Dispatch. 911. Woo!
What's your emergency?
Is it when you get to work, do you record that?
It's already recorded. When you
But is
first
it
get
you?
hired, yeah, it's our voice. Because
Because like when I was at Taco Bell.
let's compare Taco Bell to 911. Okay, that sounds even. Go ahead.
When I had to work the drive-thru, I'd have to come in and record my voice for my shift.
Oh.
So I didn't know if you do that on the daily.
No, ours was done because, oh my gosh. Okay, so when you go into briefing and you sit in the briefing room.
Every day?
Yeah.
Okay.
So everybody goes in and you sit, it's actually the kitchen, but briefing room. And then your supervisor's there and then they have the schedule and it tells you what you're going to do that day. And then they go over what happened the night before. Because if something's outstanding, something happened, and we're on the lookout for this, they want to let us know, look this is what happened last night, blah, 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 and they tell us. So you kind of get briefed and you're ready to go in and start your little shift. So when she reads that schedule, you're like, please don't let me be on non-emergency calls. Because those are the dumbest people you've ever talked to in the world.
What is the non-emergency number? Is it different in each area or is it always the same? Oh.
No, for Riverside County, 765-1099.
It's usually a local number.
When I was a dispatcher, I quit. It was like in, 95? Or did I? No, I started in 95 and I quit in 2005 or something like that. So that was a long time ago and technology's changed quite a bit. So when I was there, it was way different what they do now. I wanted to bring one of those. Have you ever seen a Thomas Brothers map book?
Yes.
Okay, so we would have to use Thomas Brothers because we were not connected into the system where it would pull up the address.
You'd have to open a map?
Yeah. So you'd be like, they're talking to you and you're like, trying to find the street. Okay, grid B7, go back, go to B7, okay, and put it in. And because every area.
That's a lot.
Yeah, you had to be fast. You had to look that up fast, get to that fast.
Because aren't they moving? Or is this like where a house is or something?
Well, no, if you're at a house. Like you called and you said, oh, like your kid's missing, right? So here's my address. So we don't know what beat deputy. So as you know, like...
So you have to find out who's in that area?
Right.
By looking up the grid?
You have to find the beat deputy to send him to your area so that he can help. Because you're not going to take someone from way over there in Spokane. You want someone in Spokane Valley, your beat deputy, to come to you because it's quicker.
Oh, I'm sure it's way... You just type in...
Yeah, now it's just a push a button and it fills it all in.
Yeah.
But at that time, we literally... Every year would get new Thomas Brothers, and that was our job. We had to go and outline all the beats and mark the beats, and it was horrible. It was horrible. And if you got some areas have the same street name, but a different area, and if you're sending the wrong area, you're gonna get slap on the hand, okay? Because we had that happen a lot in Temecula because they had Highway 79. And there was the higher part up by Winchester, and then there was the lower part. And if we had, we'd always get traffic accidents, and we'd be sending them to the wrong area. So you kind of
That's a big difference.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But so anyway, you come in and you sit down, and you're like, okay, what am I going to do today? And we had, I think it was like 12 different radio stations because we were Riverside County. So we had the Riverside area, the Moreno Valley station, then we had a backup station, we had a special functions. We had Temecula, we had Paris, and we had Hemet. Yeah, those are them. And then you had 2 RRs that were the people that would break you. Because you can't unplug and walk away.
I'm going on a 15.
Yeah, you're stuck at you're not going anywhere, sister. So you would go in and sit down, and you're going to handle all the calls that come into that beat. And then you have your deputies that are on duty. And
But let's go back to getting hired. What made you even apply? Did someone tell you?
Money.
Did it say like, work here, you make a lot or something?
No. Okay, so I always worked for cities.
Yeah.
Okay, so I always had a job. Like I was at the city of San Jacinto. I was at the city.
I remember.
So I was at the city of Paris, and Paris had their own police department. And I had already been at the city of Paris probably for like 5 years, and I get bored real quick. And then they had an opening, and I thought, oh, that sounds cool, So I'm gonna go work for the police department. So I applied, and they had some funky. You had to take some funky tests. There were some crazy tests. They were trying to see if you could multitask. So you'd put these headphones on, and then they would have in front of you like this pegboard with rings. And it would say, put the red ring on the purple peg. And then in the meantime, it would also say, push the button to this. So you're like multitasking and as it's all coming in your ear, because that's what happens when you're dispatcher. Cops are constantly yelling at you. This guy's telling you this guy's on a traffic stop, this guy's, so this was testing to see if you could do that. So once you do that test and you pass that one, then you had to go for a psych test. So you had to go take a psych test, right? So take a psych test, and then after that you have a meeting with, it's like the chief.
Is
or
the
something.
psych test like a questionnaire? Oh.
Which was very interesting because I was taking the psych test, and we're in this room, and it's like a U-shaped desk, and these two girls are over there, and they're like 19, 20, I think, right? And I'm watching them, and they're like bold-faced cheating. They're asking each other, what did you put for that one? Because the guy that was monitoring the test left the room, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm taking the test, and I'm like, this is a psych test. It's you.
Yeah, like it's your brain.
You don't copy whatever, right? And
Yes.
I'm just like watching these two like
Like there's no right or wrong. This
Yeah,
is your brain.
right.
Yes.
idiots, right?
Yes. That should
Whatever.
already fail.
Anyway, so I'm taking the test, whatever. They're just whatever. So then afterwards, after you get your score, you go and you sit with like the chief of whatever, the background. Or
It's a
something like
number score?
I think it was a number score. I don't remember how the score was. But anyway, you
what's
got
your
something.
number?
Anyway, so I go in and I'm sitting with the chief, and he's telling me, so, looking at your score, what is it that you want? What are you aiming for? And I go, no, I was going to be a dispatcher, whatever. And he's like, oh, because looks to me like you could be chief, and I'm like laughing. Yeah. I go, well, I'm sure it's better than those two cheaters in there. So I totally dime them off, right? He's like looking at me, what? I go, those two chicks sitting over the corner are sitting there comparing notes and copying each other.
Yeah.
This is a psych test. What are you doing, right? And he's like, what? And I was like, just got to dime them off because morality,
Yeah, you're like,
my morals is what's
Hire
going
me
to matter.
because I am loyal.
But I did get hired. So,
But it's funny. You got you could be boss lady.
yeah, he was like, I must have scored pretty high. And you have to go through quite an extensive background check to get through this. I mean, they went out and interviewed my neighbors. They interviewed my parents, my brothers. They interviewed your grandparents. And of
Really?
course, my lovely mother-in-law,
What'd
we
she say?
talked about her before, had negative things to say. So they came back to me like, we're questioning. And I was like, oh my God. So
Did
then
she really?
Yeah.
What were the
So-
negative things?
I don't know.
You eat too much?
She's
She loves cake.
but I didn't give her any.
I
so
wouldn't
don't
give
worry
her
about it. No. Anyway, but I ended up passing everything and I got the job. So that was cool. And then I realized, fuck, this is just not a normal job.
Really?
Yeah, because it is negative, right? Nobody calls and says, hey, thanks for doing a great job. No, they call to chew you out because the deputies aren't here. They call to chew you out because this. I mean, think about it. Everybody that calls you at 911 or calls the sheriff's department because something negative has happened to them. And if you get 911 calls, those are like drastic, right? I mean, these people are
Because it's like the scariest moment of
Right.
their life.
Right.
Yes, possibly.
which then turns into your scary moment because you're on the other end going, oh my God. I'll tell you some stories about that later. I'm just going to get the history of how you first get in. But they're always hiring because the turnover rate is horrendous.
because mentally, you think?
Yeah, it's a type A personality. You have to be one that can take charge. If you can't take charge, you're not going to be able to do it. Because you get on the phone call, these people are going all over the place and you have to bring them in. I need this information. I need it now. You need to listen to me and you need to be pretty firm. And if you can't do that, like, let me tell you an example of a trainee I had. Okay. At one point they were like, we're just going to hire everybody because we can't get enough people. So everybody that applies, we're going to bring them in. And I was a training officer at this time. And I trained some great people that ended up being supervisors. So that was good. So I get this girl. She used to work at the county as a secretary. So I got her and we're sitting there. And so I'm explaining, First of all, she didn't understand that it was a 24/7 job. She thought it was
we
8
could
to
take
5. That's
Wait, really?
Yes, seriously. She thought it was an 8 to 5, and I'm looking at her like, do you think crime doesn't happen after 5 o'clock?
We go home, turn off the
So
radio.
she was just like, huh. So anyway, when you go into briefing, and I was telling you they read the briefing, you're either going to get, like, you have 911 calls from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Then from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock, you're going to go to radio and you're going to do, they try to break it up.
Okay.
But sometimes you'll go in and you're like, you're on non-emergencies the whole 12 hours. And you're like, fuck you, right? But you're like, I might have diarrhea. I'll just be going to the bathroom
All night.
So anyway.
So non-emergency, if you're on those, you don't just get to sleep?
No.
Because it's dumb people?
Yeah. So anyway, so I get this girl and we're sitting at the keyboard and we had 911 calls. But in the midst of 911 calls, you also will get calls from deputies in the field. So they'll call you and ask you to do something. Hey, can you send so-and-so a message? Can you do this and whatever? But there's this big board up here that would highlight and tell you there are 52 calls in non-emergency waiting, and you have 3 in 911. So you have to keep an eye on this board going, shit, man, there's 3 calls in 911 trying to come in.
Someone's got to get them. Yeah.
So they'll go to you that are specific 911s. Let's say there's 2 of us. If we're both on a call, then it's going to roll to one of you non-emergency people, and it'll just keep rolling. So anyway, we're on 911s. She's on a call, deputy calls, hey, can you send this deputy this message, whatever. So she writes it down, okay, and hangs up. All of a sudden, our 911 call comes in. 911 emergency, what are you reporting? The recording comes on. And she's like, the guy goes, and she goes, can you hold? And she literally puts him on hold.
Stop it right now.
She puts him on hold and she starts typing the message from the I go, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm typing the message. And I grab her chair, I push her.
Is it a rolly chair? You just roll her out of the...
So I go, 911, what are you reporting? My wife, she has cancer, she's not breathing. I'm like, so I'm like, hold on, I'm going to get paramedics. So I transfer paramedics and I just looked at her.
You're like, get out.
Oh, that was a secretary move. Hi, please hold.
I got to finish sending this message. Right? And I am just like livid. I am like, do you understand what 911 is? Do you understand? It's life or death.
Yeah, I don't feel like that clicked for her.
No.
Not yet, at least.
It was 8 to 5.
She was secretary.
And I was
Please
sending,
hold,
this
I'll transfer
deputy
you.
needed me to send this message to this other deputy. So I needed to finish that before I handled this.
Oh, no, no.
So I instantly had, I used to do this to a couple of trainees, and not right, but I would have like an application for like some
another
other
job?
And I'd be like,
Mother. You're just like,
it would be another job in the county, and I'd just be like,
oh my God.
and I would sit there. I have to tell you, I had another trainee I had to do that too, because he was an ass, and he ended up actually being a supervisor. But when I was
he stayed?
And when I was training him, so you get. Do we have time?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll tell you this
That
story.
makes me feel like he passed the Cinda test. Like, he was an asshole, but you gave him that, like, you should get out of here. He's like, fuck that shit.
He did.
Yeah.
And I was like, because we're on a call. Oh. So when you get the call, okay, so when you get a 911 call, the first thing you want to do is you want to get the address in there. You want to get the type of call it is, because if it's in progress, you want to shoot it up, because the radio stations are upstairs. They have, when you get a priority 1 call, which is an in progress life or death call.
That's when everything stops, right?
Yeah, they have 1 minute to dispatch that call to a deputy to get them going, rolling on this call. So you want to take that information, get that address, get that type of call, shoot it up. In the meantime, now you're going to start putting in the feed of the body, like, you know, what are they
details.
reporting? Who is it? Da. So we get, it was 211 strong arm, which is weapon used to attack somebody, right? So the guy's like, he was stabbed, So I'm looking at him, and I'm like, send the call. I'm telling him, send the call. Get the call, 211, get the call going. Send the call. And he looks at me. Do you know what he did?
Are you serious?
I'm serious. This is what he did. And I looked at him, and I just, again, grabbed his chair, boom, start slamming the call in, and you're typing, boom, sending it, end the thing, and I looked over at him and did the same thing.
No, that seems like it was a man move. Like
it was.
when we talked about the phone thing with our men.
He did not, I'm like, send the call.
And he's like,
there, I know. So another thing too. So
That's annoying.
another thing too.
I will.
Wait, so that was all part of the training. The training was very hard. So,
Training in general is hard.
Because,
though.
yeah.
Like
and
in
then
any
you take
job.
a person and you're throwing them on a 911 call,
death,
and
yeah.
you're like, you need to be fast. You need to go. You have to type a certain speed. You know, you have.
No, that would be very hard.
Yeah. And then as a training officer, you're sitting back like going,
Yeah.
And they're like, huh? What?
Roll the call. Rock the call.
What's she wearing?
What? Yeah. What are you wearing right now? No,
Anyway,
that would be so hard.
Yeah. So that is the basic. I have lots of training stories.
Those are funny.
Yeah.
I
The
already
training pretty
hate
funny.
training people.
Yeah.
Like that's already frustrating.
Oh,
I
and
think
we
for
had
anyone
you
to
have to
train.
document.
And this is like
everything.
for real.
Every day you had to document
About the trainer?
the whole thing about your training.
I mean, about your training.
Yeah, and if you go to the office and you're like, they're not going to make it. They're like, well, we have to give them the 6 months. You're going to make them
6
sit with
months?
them. No, 6 weeks.
Oh,
you're going to sit
damn.
with them for 6 weeks, and I'm telling you right now, they are not going to make it. Well, we have to give them the chance. Oh.
Do a lot of them just no-show? Like just,
No.
or they still try?
Well, except for the girl.
Did she leave?
Yeah, she left. Because I think just the look, the mom look.
Oh, just on a brief hold.
Hold on,
You're
please
like,
hold. Did
"That
you just
was-
put a 911 on hold? You would never
That's
put a
a
911
crazy
on
story.
hold.
That's crazy.
You don't put a
I don't think
911 on
even
hold.
anyone, well, I don't know. Obviously someone did, but I mean, if I even went in on first day, I don't think I'd even think of that.
Right? Please
Yeah.
hold.
No! Like, what?
I couldn't even believe it.
For
I
a
was
little,
like,
meet
oh
me
my
at
gosh.
Starbucks, Officer John.
Oh.
No, is that the message?
It was a stupid.
Yeah, something.
And I was like, yeah, shocked. It was very bad. Anyway.
No, like I don't think that would
So-
even click for me.
Training is tough though.
Training is
But I
very
couldn't
hard.
even imagine a life or death training.
And you have to sit back and you got to let them stumble to it. It's very
But it's
hard.
somebody's life,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
very hard.
Yes.
Yeah, I was good at. I'm glad you're on wheels.
Yeah. Well, because you think at first, like, oh, I'm a trainer.
Yeah.
I'm like higher up now. And then you start doing it and you're like, I hate this.
Yeah, and you had to document every day. You had to fill out paper. It was
Well,
just
and then you
a
do your
lot of
6
work.
weeks and then you get a new one.
Yeah.
And you're starting
And then
over.
you start fresh. Yeah. You're like,
You're training people every year now.
Yeah, it's the same. Like I'm a whole every season. It's the same thing on repeat. And by the time they start to get it, our season's done. And I'm like, thanks, guys. So stupid.
yeah, it's rough. Very rough.
Then we need to continue. We need to do a part 2.
We'll
of
do part 2.
dispatch.
There's gonna be like
'Cause this,
5 parts.
Yes, this
to
was just the
dispatch. I'm gonna
beginning,
tell you,
which
'cause
is very interesting.
It goes deep. Yeah.
So what you said, money is what brought it, like, because it was
Well,
like
okay.
a big difference.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. And then when I got hired, well,
Do you have
because
bonuses and stuff?
no,
Mm.
Paris had their own police department,
Mm-hmm.
so it was just a little department, which compared to Riverside County Sheriff's, it was like 2 of us on duty,
Mm-hmm.
2 dispatchers, but there was sometimes you're by yourself, and you're sitting in like a glass thing, right? And you be by yourself for the whole city of Paris. And a phone call
Wow.
comes in and you're like on it, and then all of a sudden another phone call and you're like,
Please hold.
yeah, I can't hold. And then you got a deputy talking to you because you're working radio and phones when you did that. And it was
What do
like
you-
a lot. And then they had the jail in there, and then the Sarge comes in. He's like, hey, I'm going to need you to go search the prisoner because we don't have any female on duty. And I'm like, search a prisoner? Wait, what?
Because she's like, girl? So you had to pat her down?
Yes.
What?
I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know. He goes, just touch her hair right here. And I'm like,
Now
I didn't
you're
sign
an
up for this.
officer?
I didn't sign up for this. But we were only there because they ended up disbanding. Paris PD was 86 years they had a PD, and then they were disbanding, and the Sheriff's Department was going to take them over.
So that's when Riverside
So
took
we
over?
all got shifted over to the Sheriff's Department, which was a nightmare in itself because if you know dispatchers, they're very mean.
Really?
It's the mean girls. So here was a bunch of us who did everything. We ran backgrounds, we answered the phone, we talked on the radio all at once. Riverside Sheriff, she's like,
You
wait,
got-
I only answer phones, that's it? I go, what else? They're no, just phones. Then you go up to radio. Oh, I don't no, you just do radio. And you're like, wait, what? Everything was broken up, and we were like, oh my God, this is
It's
wonderful,
easy.
right?
Yeah.
And so one of the supervisors was like telling, oh, these girls are gonna come and run circles around you people. So she like bad talked us. So when we got there, we
They were
weren't-
already like-
yeah, they were already going, oh, you guys are gonna be, but so it was hard. So 6 of us transferred there, and only 3 of us made it. The other 3 ended up going over to records or somewhere different job.
Really?
Yeah. So it tells you how hard it was, but we were the strong ones, and we.
Made it
But
through.
it was.
What's the type of personality that's
I tell you,
there?
type A.
So they're all very alpha. So that's hard.
Bitches.
Yeah, I was like, do you guys get along? Did you find you
Well,
found some good
Oh
friends?
yeah, I ended up getting on the good shift with the older people. They were all there a long time, and they welcomed me. They were wonderful. I was on the good shift. I think the other 3 they got stuck with the
the
mean-
newer, younger.
Yeah. So I lucked out. I had a great trainer. Michelle was great. She was wonderful. So it worked out. But yeah, it's scary though. Every day I would drive to work, my heart was pounding. I'd sit in the parking lot like, oh, just let me get through this day. Just let me get through this. That's what I did every day. I'm surprised I didn't have ulcers, but
Yeah, or heart attack or something.
yeah, it was the worst.
Well,
That was
because
the
that's a
worst of the worst.
stressful. You're walking in
Yeah.
to a serious job.
And it's a serious job, and then you got people that are going to pick on you and behind the scenes try to
Talk
cause
about you.
problems for you. Oh, I had some try to set me up on radio with deputies. They'd be talking, they're going to screw me over while I'm on the air. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
to get you in trouble?
yeah,
So
get me
cop-
fired.
Deputies and dispatchers have like a thing?
Oh yeah, badge
Really?
bunnies.
Badge bunnies?
Yeah,
Badge bunnies.
What's a badge bunny?
Like a snow bunny?
they go after the deputies with badges. They're little.
Yeah.
I'll meet you at lunchtime.
Really?
Mhm.
A badge bunny.
Anyway, to be
Yeah.
continued.
Yeah.
Because you know what, it will never stop. It'll just keep going into one.
Yeah,
other
we'll
one, I
stop
think.
there. The
So,
intro. If you
yeah.
want to be a dispatcher, this is what. How did you remember all those codes?
Codes that you just had to memorize.
But is it like thousands of them?
No.
Like
a
100?
few hundred, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you had to learn the alphabet. Adam,
Like how you say it?
yeah.
A
Frank,
Adam,
Tom,
Frank, Nora.
Johnny, Nora, yeah. So you had to do all
George.
that. And it's interesting because everybody has their call sign too. Like I was Nora 2696. And they would look at that like, oh, like I think they're at Nora 6000 and something now. So people that had the
wow.
lower
We're OGs.
were like, people were like, oh, she's been here a while. She knows what she's doing, kind of a thing. So that was very interesting.
What was the 1033?
Oh, the 1033 you would do on a
What,
radio. No,
You said it was.
it was clear the air.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh. Wow. 10:33.
So that's my, yeah.
Wrap it
Oh,
up.
clear the air, wrapping it
Yeah,
up.
10:30. That's how we ended.
I didn't get it. Oh,
She didn't get
10:33.
it.
She didn't even
I
get
thought you were
it.
asking me what 1033 is. It was like, clear the air. Okay.
10:33.
We'll do 1033 every time.
10:33. Bye.
Toodles, bring a friend. Have a friend. Bring an enemy. We don't care. Bye.
Bye bye.
Me and the tea, goodbye.